Alright people, tearing down my APU to fix that leak that I told you all about in the upper hose. Stupid airplanes. There's 9 bolts that go in the top end. You got one there. I'll show you on the top. One there, one there, one, 2 there. I took an extra one off there that's not necessarily taken off. So you don't have to take that back top one off. That's not for the lid. That's actually for the bracket that goes across. And then another one here, and another one here. You don't have to take that one off. You just have to loosen it. This one does have to come off. So the 2 middle ones just got to be loosened. The 2 front ones up above the clips have to be removed. The 2 on the top have to be removed. The back one does not come off, so I'm going to put that one back in. And this one over here does not come off, so I'm going to put that back in. So technically, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and loosen and loosen. And this is what we have right here. And you can see the evidence of the leak. So I was losing radiator fluid, and the bottom of this hose was fine. But when you stick your hand up inside to check it, you don't have to take the whole top off just to check. You can actually run your finger up under here and you'll be able to feel the moisture coming off the hose. So we're going to replace the clamp and see if that fixes the problem. Alright, so it's all fixed. And here, pulled this off. The only problem is it made more of a mess than I wanted it to. Got a little bit of water everywhere, but that's all good. Marking its territory, since this is where it parks on the days when I'm home. The only problem you got to consider here is, I'm sorry, that's the wrong way, upside down. So the only problem you got to consider here is, that's a belt, okay, and that's the hose. If this hose is leaking, the belt can cause a draft, which will end up putting wear on your belt. There's also a mark here on the top, from the top of the roof that goes on top of this. While you're in here, check your air filter. Pop the clips, one on each side. Look at it, pop them back on. This is one of the fuses that always has problems, 50 amp.
Hey everybody, I'm back. So you saw the repair. I'm going to probably show if there's any leaks in the next day or two. I'm going to drive, and then I'll post a video Monday evening, Tuesday evening, something like that. So that's when you're going to be watching this. I'm all set though. Hey, I got my coffee back. Can you read that? 3 tree. I got my coffee, dark roast, finally, thank the Lord. And I have to put it in here because trying to scoop out of a little bag with a tablespoon of this it's a headache. But I did get this here microwave. I got a new microwave. It's a 0.7 cubic foot microwave. The measurements on it, it's a 700 watt, so they said that shouldn't be a problem with the 1800 watt inverter. You know, even though at max level it probably puts out like 1100 or 1000, something like that. I think somebody said the other one put out more than that. The measurements were on here. No, they must have been on the I think they were on the other boxes on the 0.9s. Anyway, it fits perfectly in here in this slot, so I can actually put a little bit of something here. I got my goodies, and then there's a little bit of a gap here, so you could actually put a slightly larger microwave in here. But my thing is, my thing is, how often do you use the top of your microwave? I mean, I don't put a lot of big stuff in there, and I'm in a tiny truck, a tiny house, basically. So I don't know, man. I'm not going to be doing a lot of cooking. My wife's going to be doing some cooking when she comes with me. It's going to be a few times, not a whole bunch. I got to finish putting my stuff away. So we unpacked my stuff. I brought it all over here, and then now I lost some room though, because the microwave was where I was actually making coffee. So now I have to use the top of my fridge to make the coffee and I'm hoping the cable will reach, or I'm gonna have to make it on the floor, which I'm not gonna be happy about. I don't like doing things on the floor. You know what I mean? I'm not a germaphobe, but I will not brush my teeth inside a truck stop, because you poop there and there's bacterial stuff flying around. It's just me, okay? I mean, you want to brush your teeth there, you go right ahead. You want to take a little shower in the sink, you go right ahead. I'm not doing all that. Sorry, guys. I got my inoculation shots and everything when I was a child, and I'm really good with germs and all, and all that. I rarely get sick. Knock on wood. Hopefully, the older I get, it'll still be the same. But I will post a video of the results of the leak fix on there, and the camera I have decided, and I'll show that one too, but the camera right now I got sitting on my top bunk, and on the dash I put the dash cam, but it's not working currently, so I'll post a video of that later. I've decided I'm going to run it to underneath the bunk, because I went into the dashboard, and with the Qualcomm and all the other stuff they have sitting inside this vehicle underneath the dash, I literally have to tear the dash apart to install the DVR. And the DVR is small, and it's like a VCR box size pretty much, and it has a key that you can use to lock the memory card in it, the SD card. Now, the picture showed large SD cards, not the micro SD cards, and Walmart didn't have any. They had and they didn't even have the 256. This one will take two 256 SD cards, and they didn't have any 256 SD cards. So I got an adapter, 128 gig, and with the adapter thing to turn it into a large one. And I'm going to try and format it after I get all this hooked up and running, and see if that card works. I have 14 days to do that. Well, 13 now. Today is day 1, right? So I have until the 22nd to do this before I have to run to a Walmart, or I'm going to have a 128 gig card that I wasted $20-$30 on. So hopefully I didn't waste it. If I didn't, I'll put it up for sale if I can't use it somewhere. I mean, I used to be able to use them everywhere because I did all kinds of stuff, but not anymore. So I got to find someplace to put my bread now. I'm going to have to clean off the top of my fridge. It has a book on it and a notepad and a Bluetooth headset and a few other things. So it was basically my catch-all for certain things. But yeah, I even brought my clamps with me. So, I mean, if one clamp doesn't work, I got a whole set of clamps. I brought some screws, some self-tapping screws to try and use to put the cameras in. And I'm going to go from there. So that's it for now. It's Monday night. I'll be back on and posting another video later. All right. So talk to y'all soon.